I'm going to give you a headline swipe file, plus I'm going to walk you through the 3 questions that you must ask. And when you ask these questions, you're almost guaranteed to write a winning headline. Most people do it wrong when using a swipe file to write their headlines. They miss this question, they miss the message, and their sales letter or their headline doesn't convert. So stick around, let's dive into it. All right, first things first, let's get you your swipe file. It's one of the most critical things you can have as a copywriter. It helps end writer's block and gives you inspiration to write winning ads. So head over to clearcutcopywriting.com/big book and you can get a headline swipe file. Actually, it is a swipe file of 101 of the best ads that the world has ever seen since from 1900 till right now. Here's actually my swipe file, this big giant stack, plus there's 210 on this thing. But what I've done is I've gone through and I've picked out 101 of the best ones and I've put them into this big book of copy ideas just for you. So after you get that swipe file, let's go ahead and dive into these questions because this is super important. All right, when using a headline swipe file to write winning headlines, you must, all right, this is so critical, you must ask the right questions and make sure that the headline matches where your prospect, your market is. If you use the wrong type of headline to the wrong market, or if they're not aware of the right things, your sales message will fall on deaf ears and your sales message will bomb, all right? So let's jump into this. The very first question that you should ask yourself when writing your headline is, does your prospect want your product or service? So do they know of it and do they want it? If your answer is yes, then you can use a direct style headline. Now let me give you an example of a direct style headline. Right here's one. It says announcing XX% off new product. All right. Now if you're a Apple customer, like I am, you may be, I'm not sleeping on the streets to get their new products, but people are, right? We know of Apple, we like their products, I like their products. So if I'm in the market for a new computer, all Apple has to do is say, announcing 50% off new MacBook Pro, and I'm in, right? There's the very direct. I know of their products, I love their products, I want their products. Perfect, right? Or announcing 50% off new Dream to More sleep aid. Boom, there it is. It worked great for our supplement business when we were selling sleep supplements because people knew Dream to More, they were already taking Dream to More and they wanted more of it. Great for reorder ads. But if that doesn't work for your market, then let's move on. Next question you can ask, does your prospect know of your product? So this person may know of your product and go, yeah, you know what, I've heard of that, but they're not quite sure they want it yet because it doesn't fulfill. They're not aware of all the benefits. Maybe they're not sure it's going to actually solve their pain. But if they've heard of your product, your service, but they haven't purchased yet, then you can use a headline like a problem solution headline. Now, let me give you an example like this one. Just released. Just insert your product name. And that provides insert benefit, benefit, benefit. So we typically use 2 or 3 benefits and slashes or ends or annihilates or something, some sort of pain. Now let me give you an example. Just released. Dream to More sleep aid provides deep rejuvenating sleep every night and slashes daytime tiredness. So there it is, right? There's a perfect example. Just released. Dream to More sleep aid provides deep rejuvenating sleep every night and slashes daytime tiredness. Let me give you another example. Just released. Fill in the blank sales letters, write copy faster, make more sales, and end writer's block. And you can actually get that. That's actually a real product. You may have never heard of it, but that's a real product. And if you want to check it out, you can head over to clearcutcopywriting.com/templates because that's what it is. I've created fill in the blank templates to help people write copy faster and end writer's block. But if this question doesn't work for your market, then let's move to the next one. Does your prospect know the problem they want solved? So are they aware that they can't sleep and actually want to fix it? Are they aware that they have a weight issue and want to get rid of excess body fat? Are they aware that they struggle with writing good sales letters? Are they aware that they want to see better, hear better, run faster, jump higher, run more traffic, get more, whatever it is, right? Are they aware that they have a problem and do they want it solved? And if your answer is yes, then you can use an indirect headline. Now here's an example. How you can end a certain pain and finally achieve a certain benefit. So let me give you an example. How you can end writer's block and finally write high converting sales letters fast. There you go, right? Now for someone who isn't aware of fill in the blank templates, they might be searching for that. They're like, man, every time I write a sales letter, I get stuck. I just wish this process would go faster. For someone that's in that realm, they're dealing with the problem, here's a perfect problem solution headline. So, and if you want to check that out, you can again head over to clearcutcopywriting.com/templates and you can check out those fill in the blank templates. Now let me give you another example. So, how you can get deep sleep and wake up with energy every day. So for someone who's struggling with sleep but they don't know what's going to work for them, boom, there's a perfect headline to get them in. Now there's a lot of different headlines you can use, but it's critical, all right, that you ask the right questions and make sure you use the right type of headline for where your market is at. Once you know the answer to those questions, jump into the 101 ad swipes, go to clearcutcopywriting.com/big book, grab the big book of copy, and once you ask the question, then you can go through and go, all right, should I use a direct headline? Should I use an indirect headline? Should I use, and you can go through the different swipes and start to use those as a formula, as a blueprint to write your high converting headline. But make sure you start with the questions. So head over to clearcutcopywriting.com/big book, grab your big book of copy, make sure you ask those 3 questions and go write a winning headline. We will see you soon. So long. Again, my name is Sean Andrew Walker.